greetings, it's Sharika. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for joining me as I share my financial life and just the journey through all things finances, paying off the little bit of debt that I have left this year and just trying to get to a financial place of peace, save for retirement, save for emergency funds, all the things. One thing about a financial journey is just it never ends. And so, there's always the goal of making more money or paying off debt, but there's just managing money on a daily basis. And that's going to be a consistent journey. I'm just here to encourage you to just keep on that journey, keep managing your money, staying on budget, and having financial goals set. And so today, what we're going to go through is my first paycheck for February. And I'm going to show you how I input that into YNAB. YNAB, it stands for You Need a Budget, and that is the software that I use to just manage all things money. I have been using it for several years, and it is completely a lifesaver to me. If you're interested in taking a look at YNAB, I do have a referral link down below if you'd like to try it. But I just want to show you how I manage all of my funds and how I go about allocating my paycheck in my budget. So for the first paycheck in February. If you saw my previous video, you remember that I was expecting a cost of living increase and I really wasn't sure how much my check would be, but I did do my budget plan in the spreadsheet based off of the amount that I was getting before, or just, the estimated amount. And so I print out my Excel spreadsheet, pop this in my planner, and this is what we're going to go off today. And so I estimated that my paycheck would be $2,600. My paycheck was actually, and I'm looking at my bank account now, $27,2897. And so that's what we're going to work with today. I'm going to still do my numbers as I did it in the spreadsheet, but then we're going to enter in that $27,2897. So let's just take a look at the bank account real quick, or the YNAB, what I got going on. So as you see, this is everything as of today. I've got 2 overspent categories, which is acts of kindness. I hosted dinner here for my team at church, and I paid for the dinner. I could have taken it from other funds, and I probably still could take it from other funds, but right now it's just overspent until I figure out what I want to do with it. And then for food, I've just been eating. Yeah, the girl been eating. And eating out, meaning, yeah, eating out, Chick-fil-A, DoorDash, things I shouldn't be doing. But yes, so I'm over budget on those, but we're going to cover that stuff with the budget today. All right, so let's get back to the basics and hit this primary account. As you see, the paycheck right here, $27,2897. So I'm going to enter this now, put this into ready to assign, and save that. So up here, I've got my $27,2897 to work with. And now I'm going to pull over my spreadsheet so that we can budget according to the plan. So first things first is the tithes and charitable giving. I increased that a little bit, so that's going to be $400 for this 2-week period. Next, we're going to the regular bill section. And so if you've done budgets with me before, my fixed bills, I budget for a month in advance. And so as you see, my fixed bills are funded for this month. So we're going to go into next month and start funding next month's bills with this month's money. So the first bill that I need to fund is the One Child Matters. And the way I'm doing it right now is just pretty much half each check. So $19.50, then the cell phone, $30 for the cell phone. Next is car and condo insurance, $122.50. HOA, $170. HOA, $170. Then half of the mortgage, $637. Then half of BG&E, We'll go with 100 since BG&E, the heat's been heating. Let's see what's next. Internet, $38 here. Next is Netflix, $8.50. Next is Fubo. I budgeted $46 for Fubo, but since football's over, I don't even need to budget for that until August, I believe. So we'll just put that money somewhere else. Next is HP Inc. $3.50. Life insurance, $31.50. YouTube Music, $7.50. And Dropbox, not at $656.50. Yeah, that looks better. Let's see, Planet Fitness, $5, and Hulu, $4.50. Okay, so the fixed bills are funded for next month. Also, we are going to fund my daughter's student loan payments for next month. I have the $100 to make the payment for this month, and I'm going to just start funding for next month. This is just a good way to just have money set aside so that your bank account's not always going down to zero. All right, so now we're going to go back to February. I'm not a month ahead when it comes to my variable expenses, and now we'll fund those categories. Alrighty, so the first category I have in here is Enjoy Life. I budgeted a little bit more for Enjoying Life because I just knew I was going to have a Super Bowl party because I really thought the Ravens was going to the Super Bowl. But since the Ravens aren't going to the Super Bowl, I'm not having a Super Bowl party. But I have been going outside a little bit more, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep this $200 right here. Then gasoline gets 75. Then food, 150. Even though I'm over budget, I'll keep it that way. Oh, this should be 75, not 755. I was about to say, why am I broke already? Okay. Then hair retightening. I've already had my money for this month's retightening. I'll just put this in March then. And then come back to February. And then beauty for my nails, $100. Buffer, $25. All right, so I've taken care of the variable expenses. Now I'm going into some of the savings and other areas, the extra stuff that I like. We need to add 79 here for I'll do image for that minimum payment. And then massage envy. Let's just put that into March because I have got 150 in there. So I'll put 62.50. Can never be over budget in self-care. Let's see. Next is subscriptions. I only need 25.12 here. So let's fill this 25.12 here, and then I actually budgeted 51, and I'll just put that in March so I can start that. And let's go back to February. Next, I have hand dancing, $50. I will put that into next month also. I can't remember when the last payment for that will be, but I will find out. And then $40 in celebrations. It is my daughter's birthday month, so I'm sure this will go to whatever her celebration will be. I've already bought her gift and it's on the way. I doubt I'll spend that 120, but then, you know, other people's birthdays and all that other stuff are coming up. So let's just see where I'm at. I'm still over budget. This extra money that I spent here. So do I want to cover this with that? If you remember in my goals, my goal is to put more money to this ideal image and pay this off. But right now I'm over budget. And my original plan when I bought this was I said I would take money from my sister-in-law income and just roll that over to pay for that 161, but I have an extra $162.35. And so instead of transferring a whole bunch of money over, I think I'm just going to cover this. So the underfunded amount. All right, now I got $1.34 left. Let's give that to Ideal Image. There we go. Zero-based budget. All done. Just scrolling through to see if there's anything immediate that I need to take care of. And there's really not. So we're good to go on my master budget. So the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I go over into my sinking funds budget. And I also get an additional $400 that goes automatically into this account. I'm going to add that and allocate it today. At some point when I learn how to spell. So let's put that $400 in here. And where does that need to go? So everything for February is pretty much funded. Let's finish fund 3120 needed for March 3rd. Let's just add that there so that that's funded. The next thing is not till May, so I'm happy with that. Let's look up here for the family reunion. I need $250. I need to make a deposit on the cruise that I plan on taking for my 45th birthday. So $250 there. Still haven't budgeted for this. We're just going to put this $119.73 at the first priority, which is the family reunion. And there we go. Zero-based budget on my sinking funds as well. Alrighty, that's really all that I need to take care of for this first paycheck of February. Thank you guys for joining me as I just go through the process of assigning my money in YNAB. Hopefully, I can stick to this budget this month. I plan to do a recap just to show you how well I did in January. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great one. Bye.